NBA Sports Podcast. With your guy, the host of Most Mountain Plan, Yawa, King ECG, Kang ECG. Sorry, I keep messing up, people. And my family.
Yo, it's your boy Navinci, star of the Eagle, Feed the Soul.
And the Buffalo Kid.
It's your boy Sly, man. Buffalo, Eastside. What up? Nixon 8. What up?
So, Sly, what are we getting into today?
All right, man. Let's do it.
Pacers, they fight for game one. Now, I don't know about y'all, but me, I was watching the game, doing my thing. I'm like, yo, this is exactly what Da Vinci was talking about. A one player star can't beat a full team because I'm not an OKC guy. I like the team. I like Shea's Canadian, but like, to be honest, they're the best defensive, best offensive team. They run the basketball or run the game of basketball, I feel, and I think Da Vinci and the rest of us, the right way. Like, they're not a heavy three-point shooting team. They're not a heavy inside team. They kind of mix it all up. And they have multiple perimeter defenders. Do you know what I mean? That they can throw in a star player. So to see that they were up so much, and then it came down to Halliburton, a.k.a. Stephen Urkel, hit that shot on them. And it took their heart. I don't know, man. Like, I got to give the Pacers, who I don't have no love for, don't have no hate for, I've got to give them credit. I've got to give Rick Carlisle his flowers. He did a great coaching job. Even though they were down that much, he didn't falter in his approach. He said, let's get it. And Halliburton took him to the Graceland.
But listen, we got to give them the Pacers props from the start of the season when they're struggling. Like you said, Rick Carlisle is a phenomenal coach. He made adjustments in the middle, close to the middle of the season. Then they hit, they were firing all cylinders. Got to the playoffs, and they just took it to the next level.
Yeah.
Come to the finals, they did what they do best. And there are like just a couple levels below Oklahoma, the same basketball style they play. They never give up. That's one thing about the Pacers. If they're down by 20, don't think they're done. You need to keep the clamp on their neck. Never. They never give up. They fight. Rick Carlisle, he uses all his players. He knows how to make adjustments. He's not afraid to sub out some of his top guys when they ain't doing good.
Somebody else should have learned before but we'll get to that in a minute.
They're a good team, man. They're a very well coached team. They play team basketball, and that's why they're winning. And that's why people should watch the NBA Finals because it's not, these big market teams doesn't mean good basketball is not being played. So take it away, Sly.
Word. Yeah, I agree, man. As much as actually, before I even get into this, let me talk to Adam Silver real quick, man. So Adam Silver, man, not mad at him. I think he do a decent job, man, but I do think he might have dropped the ball, bro. And I say that because if this same situation arose during David Stern's tenure, right? We got the Knicks and the Pacers. David Stern would have made the phone call. David Stern would have did what he had to do to make sure we got a large market team and a small market team. We know it ain't right, but David Stern would have made a business decision and he would have had the Knicks in the finals. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, we can talk about that another time. You know what I mean? I'm still a little bit salty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't over it. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't over it. You know what I'm saying? This was a rough season.
That's why I respect you, bro.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't quite over it yet, but I say that to say salute to the Pacers, man. Like I don't really got them winning the series, but I do want to salute them just for showing so much perseverance, man. Like that's they are so well coached, man. I promise. I never seen. Well, maybe I just never paid attention to coaching detail until this series, but Rick Carlisle is he's not making adjustments from series to series. He's making adjustments from like play to play, damn near. Like
yes.
if he sees something, he'll change it the next quarter, and then if he'll change it, call a timeout, make an adjustment. Like he's literally making so many like just small adjustments from like play to play, game to game. Like he's such a tactician. Like he's literally playing chess. Like, and it's actually it's amazing to watch. Like, so I definitely want to give them some credit, man. But I'll say that to say OKC as well. I want to give them credit for getting this far. I just think it's their time. And like you guys said, that's a great defensive team all around, man. They cover so much ground. They got young, hungry guys. And it's not like they just led by like they don't have like a big man that anchors a defense. They're literally a team. Like this is like every guy, they're working in cohesion, playing off one another. It's dope to watch, man. And it's also dope just to see teams that's playing the right way. And to me, like how OKC and Indiana play, I feel like it's the right way. They're just guys are going out there playing basketball. It's not like I don't feel like there's no analytics being. This is we're gonna stop you from scoring and we're gonna score. Whether it's shooting a three, whether it's getting to the cup, whether it's the mid range, it ain't gonna be just you can lock in on one guy. Because even OKC, I don't think they're the type of team you could just lock in on Shea and that guarantee a victory. I don't think that. I don't see them as that. Like and the Pacers for damn sure ain't that. Like anybody could beat you. We watched Nembhard go crazy in game 1 with OKC. And Lord knows I can't stand him. Like I really like he look like somebody I don't like. I don't know.
This guy said you look like somebody I don't like.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but Nembhard just rubs me the wrong way. But he won that last game. Even though Halliburton hit the game winner, he kept them afloat. Like he kept them and Obi Toppin too, but and that just goes like anybody can get you, bro. We watched Naismith hit 10 threes out of nowhere. It's like, you don't know who's gonna get you with the Pacers, and it's like it's so enjoyable to watch. So salute to both teams, man. But we're gonna have a talk about Tyrese Halliburton though, for sure.
Oh yeah. But real quick to add what you're saying is back to the real Rick Carlisle and Obi Toppin, as you just mentioned. Rick Carlisle, listen, you guys saw this. Obi Toppin was having a very bad first half. Like it was horrible, right? If it was some of the coach, they would have took him out right away. Rick Carlisle stuck with him and tell him to do other things instead of that. And look what happened.
Yep. Found his jump shot.
He was driving to the rim. Like you said, Sly, Nembhard, he went NBA 2K on the Thunder.
Yeah.
I mean that hizzy call, back, cross, step back. What in the world?
I watched that shit this morning. I'm like, what was that? Like that was crazy. I'm like, yo, he can hoop though. Like I always just watch him, you can see he can hoop. And it's like, but he has like, if he played on a team like the Celtics, he wouldn't have free reign to do that because their role players, they just spot up shooters on the Celtics. Whereas the Pacers, the role players, they could go get a bucket if they want. They could go to the mid range. They could isolate you. Like they got free reign to just go play basketball. And like, man, I actually enjoy watching the Pacers. They grew on me so much this playoffs. It's like I could actually give them props now because the series with the Knicks is over. But that team has like grown on me. Like I really enjoy watching them play.
Because like you said earlier, Sly, it's basketball.
Yeah.
How it should be played. Both teams, and that's why I am loving it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, the reason why he didn't get pulled out is because Rick Carlisle knows, like most people who have a brain, okay, your jump shot's not working, play hard on the defense and your time will come. And yet again, both these teams are playing as teams. Halliburton only had 14 points, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you? That tells you he's out here distributing. Hey, listen, I might be hot, but I don't know about the rest of y'all, so I'm going to do some screens. I'm going to play harder on the defensive end. I'm going to be a decoy so you can get your shot off. Same thing goes for OKC, right? Especially defensively, because even the talk was like, if Luke Dort gets tired, we go put Caruso on him. If Caruso gets tired, we go put Shea on him. If Shea gets tired, we go put da-da-da on him. Like, they in the very beginning too, a lot of tip passes. Like, they're always in the lane. They made it hard for the Pacers to do their run and gun style because that's what the Pacers are. OKC can do that, but OKC, I feel like their run and gun comes off their defense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They get a lot of defensive stops, they get again a lot of steals, a lot of deflect passes, and then they're out. The horses are running wild. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get it done. The Pacers are a little bit more controlled in theirs because
Tyler Halliburton is a pure point guard.
Yeah.
But there's times where like they have like a 3-on-1, and you know most of the time everybody but the guy with the ball is running to the 3-point line. Nope, they still got one guy cutting with the guy that's going, and then the other guy kind of leaks out to the 3-point line. If you know what I mean, the other two get stopped. So Rick Carlisle is doing a great job. I can't remember the name of the coach of OKC. What's his name again?
Mark.
I always forget his name. I can picture his face. Wow.
Yes,
Mark.
you know what I mean? Again. No disrespect to you, sir. I just don't know your name. But his coaching style is nice in the sense of he's realized he doesn't have to have the Twin Towers in there. But when he does, it allows Chet to shoot more threes. When Chet was having a bad game, he still kind of picked it up here and there, but he was having a bad game. But he still, yet again, he didn't get pulled right away. Most coaches, Tibbs, you know what I mean, want to pull them. You know what I mean?
But I also think that him playing small ball right off the rip and didn't start Hartenstein kind of hurt them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
He outsmarted himself. Like he tried to be too slick.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you get nervous and you just kind of want to seem like you in control. So he wanted to make a change, and I honestly think he coached that team out of a victory. I
did too.
Loss on him. Yeah,
I agree.
A couple questionable lineups at certain times that I was like, I don't know about that.
I have to argue on that one. The small ball hurt them in the end, not at the beginning. The beginning and middle was okay, but when he kept going to that lineup instead of just, okay, listen, we threw that out there, we got our lead up, we're good. Now let's put put the finishers in and let them do their job. That's what he should have done. But he kept trying to flip flop back and forth between those two lineups instead of just staying with the original five that got him to the dance. Not the small ball lineup, but the original five that got him to the dance to keep the foot on their neck. Because that's how they started coming back. They started making poor decisions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your Knicks. 1 minute they up, next thing you know, not even like 5 seconds into the freaking shot clock, they're shooting a shot. So you're up 17. Take your time. Whittle the damn. When it comes to 5 seconds, that's when you need to, you know what I mean? Try to put up a shot or figure out a set play. But wear the clock down, man. Like, I don't understand that. But
man, you don't get me started on that, man. Because don't get me started on that, man. But we'll get into that, like the whole Knicks everything soon. But,
anything else you guys have on this one before we get to the next one?
I mean, I do want to talk about Halliburton for a minute.
Okay.
If we gonna do that now.
We got time.
Hell yeah.
All right, listen. I really want to get into Tyrese Halliburton because, like, man, he's, I always knew he was a good player. Like since his rookie year, I'm like, yo, that kid can play, man. Always, I'm like, yo, he can play. He kind of had some doubts, whatever, but he proved. But I think he's even better than I thought. Like, I really like his game, man. Like, for him to just be kind of the last of those pure point guards, a guy that's looking to get his team involved. And then on top of that, he had a bad game in game 1, but his team still had the confidence in him to go to him for that final shot. I kind of was shocked because I'm thinking it was going to go to Nembhard. Nembhard was cooking. And they still went to Halliburton for the game winner. And I'm like, man, listen, man, that kid he had a bad game. I think Luke Dort might have been giving him some trouble. And, he still came out and hit that game winner. Like, yo, if anybody earned their respect this season, I don't think nobody earned their respect more than him. And simply because, I don't even want to say simply, but because, they had the freaking, he was the most overrated player, they said. These anonymous, he the most overrated player. And he really went out there and just said, kiss my ass, bro. Like, he didn't even really talk too much. He ain't go on Twitter and go crazy. He ain't make a big fuss. He went out there and just put Giannis out. I thought the Bucks was gonna beat them. I thought Cleveland was gonna beat them. I thought the Knicks was gonna beat them. Man, I'm be honest, I think OKC gonna beat them. And he just came out there and just proved everybody wrong time after time. And that goes to show, man, a lot of I'm kind of getting warmed up to go crazy, but a lot of these people, the people that just want to just talk crazy about you anonymously, like he's overrated. He's anonymous, not put a name on it, talk about you to somebody that can't hear. It's just a big slap in all y'all faces. That nigga sent a good chunk of you niggas home, and y'all watching him in the finals right now. So salute to Tyrese Haliburton. His game ain't the prettiest. He kind of got a little goofiness to him, but yo, that boy's a killer. Straight killer.
Hey, let me just say this. You made Kobe proud, boy. Because you know what you did? You didn't go talking to nobody, Haliburton. This is your third game winner. You know what you said to him? You said, all right, that's how you feel? I'm going to take everybody onto the back of the woodshed, belt your ass. Belt to ass, okay?
Sniper.
And that's why, Haliburton, I salute you. Even though I'm calling you Steve Urkel, you was gaming like him. If you guys go back and watch that one where Urkel went crazy on that team with Family Matters, that's how you look to me, man. Like unsuspected. They're like, who's this dweeb? And this guy that starts getting to cooking. You know what I mean? Game winner after game winner after game winner. So, salute. He's got the Kobe. He's got the Mamba mentality. Shouts out to you, Haliburton. You are a superstar. Which, that's going to be a topic we might have to do maybe at the end of this show or after. The difference between a superstar, a star, and an all-star. Because there's a lot of people that get that confused. But go ahead, Da Vinci. I know you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I was just about to hit that right on what you were saying at the end there. I think the overrated thing was a little bit too harsh. I think the conversation should have been what they said was, is Haliburton a superstar or is he just a star? Right? I think this season, this playoff, he didn't have a great NBA season, but when the playoff started, my gosh, did he turn into a star? I wouldn't call him a superstar yet, but he's definitely a star. On his way to superstardom if he keeps it up. Also, we got to look. He's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid to take that shot. He's not afraid to take that blame. Oh, this and that, you know. And the kid can ball. And also another thing too, traditional point guard, man. He is a pass first point guard, which is something you don't really see anymore. So he gets his team involved, and then he goes to work. I think the kid's very good, man. In playoff shows, he got that feistiness in him, bro. He's not afraid of the big moments, and that's what you want in a leader. That's what you want in a leader.
Word.
For sure.